Go, 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 go. Yes.
Yeah, so on this video I want to talk about what my programming looks like currently. I have a lot of people ask me this at work and friends and family, so I'm going to tell you what I do, and I'll tell you ways in which you can kind of scale it to where you're at, or maybe you can do more if you're above me, which plenty of people are. And that's okay, so let's get right into it. So Mondays are leg day, lower body strength day specifically. So I do back squats, front squats, deadlifts, and then a few different accessory movements for my lower body. Alright, so what that's looking like right now is 5x5s on the back squat, front squat, and deadlift, and I'll list that out. So the weight for that is going to be something that you can move for 5 reps without a lot of rest in between, and then taking maybe upwards of 2 minutes in between those sets of 5 because it is a little heavier. And then after you get done with all your squats and your deadlifts, then you can kind of go into like a little bit of a WOD, like a workout of the day, where you combine 2, 3, 4 different movements with legs. Maybe some box jumps, maybe some lunges, maybe some air squats, some step ups, something like that, with kind of lighter to moderate weight where you can move really quick and just kind of flush everything out and really exhaust the muscles. So you'll see a theme of that every day. So then the second day is dynamic upper body. So it's lighter to moderate weight but higher reps, and you're moving a little bit quicker, not resting as long. So the heart rate's up a little bit, still getting some strength in, but not working really for that like building muscle mass type strength. You know, it's kind of muscular endurance. And so that would be like a 3x10 on the bench, maybe 3x10 on deadlifts or rows, kind of like those major muscle groups, but like reps of like 10 to 12, maybe even 15, where you're kind of keeping your heart rate up a little bit and it's not as hard to move, in lower rep ranges. So other than that, it's like all the different accessories. You can do biceps, you can do triceps, you can do shoulders, it's up to you. And then the third day, on Wednesdays, I do skill work and core and a little bit more cardio. So the cardio on Wednesday is going to be a little higher intensity than Monday because I've worked out a couple days. My major muscle groups are really fatigued, and I just go out there and either run a long distance, or I might bike a longer distance but at a higher intensity, where I'm getting up every once in a while. Maybe I'm doing hills, something like that, really making the muscles work and the lungs activate, right? So other than that, I might do, just like I said, different skill work. I might do handstand push-ups, might do pistol squats, I might do handstand walks. It just depends on how I feel that day. Every once in a while I'll throw in an Olympic lift, like snatching or clean and jerks, but lighter weight. So then Thursday is now dynamic lower day. So we started Monday with a heavy lower day. Now here we are on Thursday, where we're going to do lower body again, and a lot of the same movements but lighter weight, more reps. Again, just like that Tuesday dynamic upper body day, keeping the heart rate up, wanting to move the weight, not rest very long, 30 seconds maybe in between sets, like a minute tops. It's just kind of moving the weight around, you know, continuing to build the muscle endurance, but not so much the strength on this day. And then on Friday we're back to some more cardio, and I try to choose something I haven't done in the week. So if I haven't rowed, I'll row. If I haven't ran a long distance, I might run a long distance, and for me that's anything over 2 miles. So 2 miles, maybe a 5K, which is like a little over 3 miles, something like that. And then it'll be a heavy upper body day. So you see this theme. So Monday, heavy, lower. Tuesday, dynamic upper. Wednesday, cardio, skill, core. Thursday, dynamic lower. Friday, heavy upper. So now we're doing those things we did Tuesday for our upper, but it's heavier. So instead of three sets of 10 or 12, we're gonna do like that 5x5 at that weight that's harder to move, where we gotta take a little bit more time in between our sets. So now we're working on the strength component of our upper body. So again, chest, bench press or even dumbbell press, deadlifts. You can do conventional or sumo. If you don't know what that is, just Google that if you want to try to maybe do something different. Rows are really good, lat pull downs, and again, all your accessories. You can do biceps, triceps are something I do a lot. I do triceps 2 to 3 days a week, just different versions of that. And yeah, so I know it's a lot, but Saturday is skill work again. It's kind of like Wednesdays and Saturdays are active recovery day. So Saturday's another active recovery day. Might do something like swim, might do another bike ride, might row, might run, but it's going to be a lower intensity. And then again, I'll work on some of those skills that I need to work on. So pistol squats, snatch, clean and jerk, handstand push-ups, handstand walks. Those are some things I'm working on right now. And then muscle up progression is also another thing. So yeah, just have little goals that you want to try to hit in those kind of days where you've gotten your strength in, or you've gotten your cardio in already in the week, but you still want to work on something, but you're kind of sore, or maybe you're not really feeling doing a longer workout. You could just throw some of those weaknesses into a circuit or like a Tabata routine, which you could just download a Tabata app, plug in the times that you want to work, just put a list of something right in front of you that you're going to do. Say it's air squats, box jumps, and push-ups. So put in the Tabata timer, 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for however many rounds. So you want to do 3 rounds of that, so that'd be 9 minutes, and you do each of those 3 movements 3 times over and over. Those are really good when you just you don't want to lift a lot of weight, but you want to get the lungs, you want to get breathing, you want to kind of move your blood around, you want to loosen up your joints. I really suggest doing those. And also it's just really good when you're under a time crunch. So, and then Sunday, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, is like full off day. Don't do nothing at all. Every once in a while I might go for like a walk, and that's about it, after maybe eating one of my heavier meals. But for the most part, it's just an off day, stretch, kind of limber back up, think about my plan for the next week, map out at least what I'm going to do the next couple days. If I want to do something a little different than the week before, if I want to up my weight just a little bit. So yeah, I know I talked a lot, and I'll give just a simple breakdown of Monday through Sunday, and then I'll also put it in the description. And my advice to you is, as long as you're working on your upper body once a week, your lower body once a week, cardio I would say at least twice a week. So try to shoot for 4 days a week where you're doing something just at least every other day. If you're really busy, or if you don't have a lot of equipment, you don't need a lot of equipment. I'm going to try to put out a program pretty soon where it's all just body weight and like bands, because trust me, you can get plenty strong, stay very fit with just body weight and bands. That's what I did for almost 2.5 months when the whole COVID-19 quarantine thing was happening and everyone was having to stay at home. My gym shut down. I did nothing but body weight and bands. I think I had one 25-pound dumbbell that I used maybe 1 or 2 workouts a week, but for the most part just body weight. And I came back to the gym at work after about 2 months of that, and I actually didn't lose any strength. In fact, I went up on my clean and jerk. I PR'd that, in my bench, my deadlift, and my back squat are all still the same. So don't think you just need weights all the time. Body weight is amazing. Doing the proper cardio a couple days a week, and like I said, 20-30 minutes of each of those things, that's all you need. And then just watch your nutrition. So if you need help with your nutrition, I'm gonna put out another video for that pretty soon. Yeah, but I hope that helps. Like I said, I talked a lot, but I'll try to give a better breakdown in the description. Maybe you can just look at that instead of listening to me ramble on. But I really appreciate you guys watching. If you did like this, please give it a like and subscribe and share with your friends. Love to hear what you guys do for your routines. Comment below, and I'd love to interact with you guys. All right, remember, move with a purpose.